like Lil Nas X, man. I think he's really great. I think his output so far has proven that he has potential to be a really strong pop artist, because everything from, you know, what we've gotten in his singles has really proven that. I think Call Me By Your Name, as controversial as the video ended up being, still showed that I think he can put together a really great pop track. It isn't your usual, you know, pop song that you'd hear in the mainstream. There's something about his style that just feels slightly off kilter and slightly different to what you hear generally. Sure, that EP really showed some low moments for him, but I still think, of course, Old Town Road is a pretty good jam, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where he goes. If he drops an album this year or next year, hopefully this year, I think it has potential to be really good. So we shall see. We shall see what this new track is going to be like. But I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for him. Smiling, man. I'm smiling. That was good, man. It just was instantly smile-inducing. I think the vocal melodies that this guy comes out with are really special. I think he's got such a great knack for a good vocal melody. I think, again, it's showing me that he has crazy amounts of potential, because he can just make such a nice, easy breezy, happy song like that, and it doesn't feel cheesy. It feels like it just all comes together and really works. He's got something, man. I mean, look, this sounds nothing like Panini, and it also sounds nothing like Call Me By Your Name, and it also sounds nothing like Old Town Road. And yet all of those songs I just mentioned, even if you compared them to each other in some kind of capacity, you'd be like hitting like this. None of it gels. Like, it just keeps, he just keeps managing to make a song that sounds nothing like his previous song. And I think that's a lot of talent, and I think it works too. This track really just has a completely different vibe to what he's done before, and yet it still sounded good. It kind of reminded me of like some of Childish Gambino's like summer tracks that he did. I think one of them literally was called Summer, or was It Feels Like Summer. Kind of reminds me of that. Then you kind of like mix it with something that you'd hear on the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Like, if you mix those two things together, I think that's what you get with this track, mixing with also like indie artists like Gene Dawson, and maybe even some artists like Aries too, who've been doing some really great music as of late. Just kind of all those things mixed together to create a really like coming of age, feel good anthem that, again, I think could make it on some kind of movie soundtrack in the next few months, because it just has that atmosphere to it. So yeah, I think, yeah, it'd be pretty sick to see this on a Spider-Man soundtrack. We'll see how it goes. Probably not, but we'll see. And that's my thoughts. Overall, a good track. Once again, I like Lil Nas. I'm really rooting for him. He just makes me smile. He seems like a good guy. He seems like he's got his heart and mind in the right place, and he hasn't just, you know, rehashed the thing that became so successful. I think some artists could easily just let it all get to their head and think, well, I've done Old Town Road. It was like the biggest song ever on the Billboard, basically, or one of the biggest songs ever. It broke records. Let's just keep doing that. But no, he isn't doing that, and I like him for that. And the music sounds good to my ears. So yeah, I think it's good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think Lil Nas is doing well at the moment. Hopefully you agree. If you disagree, let me know why. If you do agree, also let me know why. But most importantly, subscribe. That's what I want to see. Hit the subscribe button. Have a good day, and goodbye.